Hi all, this is Ukami. Today I'm going to tell you about an anime called Highschool of the Dead, and I wish you enjoy watching it. The series begins with the main character, Takashi, saying that the night before this nightmare started he couldn't sleep. Then he and his colleagues run and defend from monsters. Then they show what happened before this nightmare. The main character remembers his girlfriend, who promises to marry him. He then discovers that she has found a new boyfriend, and is interrupted by Takagi, who begins to lecture him on his flaws. Suddenly an unknown man breaks into the school. The guards come immediately and start calming him down, but one of them gets hurt and attacks the others. Takashi sees the incident from afar and bursts into the classroom to inform them of the incident. Then he and his friends make weapons for protection. All students are told to quickly leave the school, after which they hear a man screaming in pain, and everyone runs away in panic. Takashi chooses another way and meets the first enemy, and has trouble killing him. Eventually his Ashi is injured. Climbing up to the roof they notice the chaos in the city. Then they realize that there is a virus that turns people into zombies. They climb up and block the door, but suddenly Hisashi gets sick and asks Takashi to throw him down so he won't hurt anyone. Takashi asks Rei to step away from Hisashi, who turns into a zombie, but she doesn't believe what's going on, and after an argument, Takashi kills him. At this time, the students who survived are looking for a way out. Rei calls her policeman father for help, and he tells her to get out of the place quickly, and the connection is cut off. Zombies infiltrate the school and start attacking everyone, also Nurse Marikawa, but student Saeko appears and saves some, and offers the person who is infected to kill him. Takagi looks for a weapon, but the zombies are already outside the door, but her friend creates a homemade weapon and they attack. As well as Takashi, he uses high-pressure water and kills the zombies. After that, Takashi heads home, and Takagi learns that zombies don't feel anything and move by hearing. At one point she screams, and all surviving students meet up and start killing all zombies. After that, they get to know each other. Everything is interrupted by Takagi, who started to get hysterical, but she was quickly calmed down. After that the TV told everyone to strictly take shelter in their homes, because the evacuation has already started, and that it is happening all over the world. Takagi points out that this disease is similar to the Spanish flu that killed half of Europe, and out of desperation, they head straight through their route, killing all the zombies. On their way they meet other survivors and help them, thus uniting. Takashi goes first, and confirms the theory that the zombies are sightless and distracts them, but someone accidentally makes a loud noise, thereby taking all the zombies' attention around them. They start running and clearing the road of zombies with various weapons, but one of the group gets caught, and his girlfriend, realizing she's going to die, goes to help. Then they find some kind of van. Before they go they hear Shido and other survivors. One of them twists his leg, but Shido refuses to help him. After that, they started hitting them with the van at high speed, thus breaking through. Rei tells Takashi that he'll regret taking that Shido. Then they saw the whole ruined city. Someone in the group starts complaining that it's too dangerous to travel at that speed, and blames Takashi, but they quickly shut him up. Shido says that they definitely need a leader and starts claiming himself as he is their teacher, hence more experienced. Most agree with this, but Rei refuses and leaves, but is stopped by Takashi and saved from the oncoming van. Fire and zombies close the way to each other. Takashi offers to meet in another place. They started to run from the explosion, but Takashi is attacked by one zombie, but Rei helped him. Troopers start to gather information and meet them but refuse to help. The van stops in line, and the commander begins to reassure the excited students. In the next shot Takashi and Rei are driving through an empty town and stop by a police car to find something useful. After finding something, Takashi learns how to operate a gun. Then they move to the nearest gas station, but it turns out they need money to fill it, and Takashi spent it, so Rei starts comparing him to the previous guy, thus creating a conflict. After that, Takashi goes to the market to get money, during which time an unknown man observes and attacks Rei. Hearing his girlfriend screams, Takashi immediately comes to the rescue and realizes that he is crazy. Rei tries to escape, but the man catches up with her and starts to provoke Takashi, and asks him to give him his bike and drop his weapon, otherwise he will kill Rei. This gets the zombies' attention. Takashi gasses him on the bike, and the man refuses to let Rei go and tells him to get out of here, but Takashi with a swift movement, leans his gun on his opponent and shoots him in the shoulder. Rei decides to finish him, but Takashi stops her, explaining that the zombies will do it and leaves him alone. In the morning, the plane's manager declares that the passengers have been checked, there are no infected, and they ask for permission to take off, but there's a problem, which is successfully solved by the shooters. Then we learn that only government members and their families are allowed in. Then the plane takes off, and one of the shooters says he's heading to a friend in town. At this time the van doesn't even move, and Takich says that there are other ways to get out of the city, like by plane, but realizes that they are for the wealthier ones, and the military won't let anyone through. At this time Takashi leaves from the bandits who kill everyone, and the military protects people from zombies. The girls realize that Shido is messing with their heads and think how to get rid of him. They think they're going to get rid of him, but Shido's teacher interrupts them. But Takich says they don't have to report to him and they'll leave. But Shido says he can't let Marikawa go because they might need medical help. Suddenly a bullet flies straight at him, from Hirano, who tells him how he got mocked right in front of Shido's teacher. He points the gun at the teacher and promises he'll die at his hands, at which time the others leave. Takashi thinks how to go further and hears his friends fighting off zombies and starts to climb the ramp. Everyone is surprised to see them. They immediately start helping them. Helping each other, they killed all the zombies around. After that they ventilate. Marikawa says he knows a great hiding place nearby. Then Takashi goes with her to check the road. In the evening, the news tells them that the virus has already spread all over the world, and the government has lost its power. Meanwhile, the team has made it home. The girls take a bath and the guys meanwhile find a very powerful weapon. Meanwhile, this shooter finds out who is in her house. Hirano marvels at each weapon and tells how he was trained to shoot by seasoned veterans. Then they guess that the house belongs to a powerful man. Meanwhile, outside, the police keep order. Takashi learns on television that an uprising has begun by people who believe America is the culprit and their trial in their country. The police warn the citizen to stop this propaganda, and in the name of order, a police member kills him. Suddenly Marikawa starts hitting on the guys, and Takashi goes to calm her down and meets a drunken Rei, after putting her down. After that he wonders about Seiko's outfit and Rei starts complaining to him, and how good she was with his ashi, and Takashi furiously says that his ashi has become one of them, and that he's tired. Strange moments followed. And that's the end of the first part. If you want to see the next part, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.